Alright, what's up everybody? We're going to try this again. Had a lot of wind noise the other day when I was trying to get a video of this GTO. But 69, you can see right there, GTO, hard top, runs and drives. So this was over my little brother's shop, Diavali. He got it running and driving, and he did it with my daughter, Breanna. And so Uncle Brent did a nice job getting it going. And then Breanna called me up and she said, "Hey Dad, I'm ready to do the body and paint." And I said, "All right, well, let's do this." So it's on the trailer. I'm getting to unload it. And I'm just looking it over. It's going to need a full exhaust system after the headers. And what's really cool is this goat, as you know, GTO is a goat, has like 500 horses. So it's the 500 horsepower goat. But yeah, it's a small block Chevy in there. Heron Brent did that, so I'll have to show you that when I get the hood up. Also, yeah, we're gonna strip her to bare metal, fix all the body work, weld some of the holes up in the floor, maybe new floor pans. I gotta look at the trunk, see how it looks. There's some previous stuff in there, and it's really cool. I'm proud of my daughter Breanna. Not only is she in college and doing all that stuff, and she got a real estate license. She's only 20. When she was 17, she went and got this car from the Poconos, and she went up with Brent. She saved her own money up for it, and they used a rollback, and they got there and there's like 3 feet of snow around the car, and she shoveled, guys, like whole driveway to get the car out. Like it's probably like a good 25-30 feet up to the car, and then they couldn't get the rollback to it, so they went ahead and used a Jeep Cherokee and basically drug the car up to where it could get to the rollback, loaded it up. It's cold out, the whole works, icy, got it home safe. And then she's been working on it off and on in between doing work and school and everything else for 3 years now. So she's still going to work on it. I'm not doing everything for her. I talked to my youngest daughter, Anastasia, who's 8, and asked her what car she wants, and she's been talking about that 49 Mercury. She likes it, so I'm gonna let her pick what she wants. But I actually bought Breanna a 68 GTO convertible 20 years ago, and we worked on it a little bit till she was about 9 or 10, but she went and did her own. She went and got her own. The irony of it is the guy that she bought it from was asking $7,000. She only had like 2,500. She said, "Would you take 2,500?" He said, "Yeah." And the story was he bought it for his son, who was 17. And from what I'm told, that son wasn't really into cars much, and he just didn't want it. So it's kind of ironic. She didn't want the one I gave her. He didn't want the one his dad gave him. I am glad that she's still doing one. She already did her Jeep. She did all the body and paint, created her own color called Bria Blue. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Like, I'm a car guy, so that's just what it's all about, and I'm proud of that. So Anna's going to help on the GTO, and Breanna's going to come work on her car, and we're going to try and document it on YouTube here. It's going to be different because I do a lot of short videos. I'm only at like 250 something subscribers, maybe 260. I've been doing it a year now. It takes a while, I get it, and I don't like investing too much time in long videos. It's hard to get them to go up on the YouTube and all that. So I figured if I told you guys this, you'd kind of be understanding why I do it the way I do it. I don't have this 4K camera footage and all the fancy stuff. It's about the pureness of it. It's about, you don't have a lot of money maybe, and you want a cool car, and you're a father and son, or father and daughter, or mother and son, or mother and daughter, or whatever, a couple, a grandfather and his grandson, or it doesn't matter the combination. You're bonding together. You're learning how to use every tool. You're also learning just about every trade. You have to be a plumber, a welder, a mechanic, a painter, a body man, sometimes an accountant. I run my own shop, so I got to be everything. I'm the secretary. I got to answer the phone. I got to do, I feel like that's the ultimate thing. You got to be an engineer sometimes. You got to be a carpenter sometimes. You're making things out of wood, metal, you name it, you're doing it. And on top of all that, you're being an artist. And I think that's the most rewarding thing that I could find as a trade since I was in high school, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. I did 3 years of college in fall semesters, kind of to be an engineer, but I really just wanted to be a custom car builder. I wanted to take a block of clay, carve it into a shape, make the molds off it, make bucks, whatever I had to do, and design a car from scratch. And I fell in love with the muscle cars. I fell in love with the body styles and custom vehicles. And just, over the years, then you start falling in love with budget stuff and just having fun. And sometimes a really super nice paint job is great and all to look at, but it's an anxiety attack. You're spending time washing it and cleaning it. And I mean, this car is going to be nice. We're going to paint it black. It's going to be flawless. But then once you do that, you're afraid to drive it sometimes, So then you want to get another one, and that'll be the beater. And then you go out and have fun with that, like a ratty muscle car type vibe. But I love it. I'm so glad I got it here to help her. This is a really, really big deal to me. And I hope you guys enjoy it too. If you have friends or, anybody you want to share this with, maybe motivate them. I hope that does. Killing it with old kill is basically about a metaphor for your accomplishments is your kill count. And, just whatever your goal is, whatever you dream, whatever you're manifesting, get it done. Make it happen. And if you think you can't, I'll tell you how you can. You can call me up and I'll tell you how you can. So you just got to want it. All right, guys. Killing it with old kill. See ya.